It's no exaggeration to say life would be a lot scarier if dinosaurs still roamed the Earth. But what if I told you that long ago, the planet was home to creatures even bigger, meaner, and more terrifying? From giant serpents and deep-sea monsters to bizarre beasts straight out of nightmares. Here are some animals that were even scarier than dinosaurs. Number 1. The helicoprion. This ghastly 270 million-year-old, 20 to 25-foot-long fish, known as helicoprion, remains one of paleontology's biggest mysteries. Discovered by Russian geologist Alexander Petrovich Karpinski in 1899, concluding that these peculiar fossils were part of a shark-like fish. Karpinski initially theorized that this strange, coiled structure might have been attached to the creature's nose, like a permanently rolled-up party horn. Yet for more than a century, the true placement of these spiraled teeth continued to baffle scientists. Theories over the years envisioned sharks with whorls of teeth dangling from their snouts, lower jaws, dorsal fins, caudal fins, and even deep inside their throats. Finally, in 2013, a breakthrough study led by Leif Tapanila at Idaho State University solved the riddle, proposing that the toothy coil was actually embedded within helicoprion's lower jaw, working like a buzzsaw. As this fish grew, new teeth continually formed at the back of the lower jaw, while the upper jaw remained nearly toothless. So, how did helicoprion hunt its prey? Paleontologists suggest that when it bit down, the saw-like coil rotated backward, slicing through its prey. If that image isn't scary enough, consider this. The largest helicoprion jaw ever found measured a whopping 2 feet across. Thankfully, this terrifying, buzzsaw predator vanished about 225 million years ago, sparing us all from a creature straight out of our nightmares. Number 2. Titanoboa. If you're not a fan of snakes, you might want to brace yourself. Around 60 million years ago, during the Paleocene epoch, lurking in the swampy waters of what is now Colombia, was the largest snake ever to exist, the Titanoboa. Measuring nearly 50 feet in length and weighing in at a staggering 2,500 pounds, this massive serpent was 10 times heavier than the green anaconda, which now rules those same grounds. Unfortunately for thrill seekers, Titanoboa never had a face-off with T-Rex. This giant lived just a few million years after the dinosaurs' extinction, dominating a lush, swampy jungle where everything was hotter, wetter, and bigger. Titanoboa was so huge, it seemed to defy physics itself. Every creature is shaped by gravity, and scientists believe Titanoboa likely relied on its aquatic environment, much like today's blue whale, to support its size. Mostly waterbound, it would have resembled an enormous anaconda in behavior, but looked more like a giant boa constrictor. Imagine relaxing by the river, only to spot the shed skin of this enormous predator nearby. Titanoboa was an ambush hunter, using sheer strength to overpower its prey. It mostly devoured large reptiles, including giant turtles and crocodiles. Although we don't know exactly when or why Titanoboa vanished, just imagine the chaos it would cause if it were still around today. Number 3. The giant kraken. Sailors have long spoken of the kraken, a sea monster capable of sinking ships. In 1857, Danish naturalist Japetus Steenstrup identified Architeuthis ducks, a giant squid species, based on a massive beak found ashore. These squids can reach 33 feet and 1,500 pounds, but some believe even bigger ones once existed. Professor Mark McMenamin theorized 100-foot squids lived during the Triassic period, preying on bus-sized marine reptiles like ichthyosaurs. He pointed to fossil patterns resembling tentacle marks and a potential giant squid beak fragment. With only 5% of the ocean explored, who knows what's still out there? If you're fascinated by creatures scarier than dinosaurs, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible content.